Welcome to the island, and to a different playthrough. I'll cut to the chase. There's a mod for ARK Survival Ascended called the Gaia Potions mod. It basically adds a bunch of potions that can help out in your survival. From speed potions to healing potions, to dino gender swap potions, to imprinting potions, it's got it all. But there are 3 specific potions that are going to be essential to this challenge. Why? Because we're not allowed to tame anything. Technically. See, the 3 potions that I'm referring to are summon potions. We have the normal summon potion, the rare summon potion, and the aquatic summon potion. Basically, these potions will summon a tamed creature for us. So, I was thinking, could I ascend off the island by just using these potions to get tames? Well, why don't we find out? Aside from this mod, there's also another mod that is essential to me completing this challenge, because, well, a lot of times the summons aren't really high level. It's pretty rare that I get them over level 100, so I'm being forced to breed them if I want really good creatures. So to help me out with that, I also have a breeding helper mod. Well, 2 actually. There's one mod that if I feed a best stats treat to a baby creature, it will take all of the best stats from the parents, if they're close enough that is, and put them onto the baby. And the other mod is a easy mutations mod. Now I know, people are probably gonna get mad at me for this, but I'm pressed on time, okay? I can't be breeding for ages, although that does happen later in the series, so, yeah. But anyway, basically this mod comes with 4 potions that, depending on which one you craft, if you feed them to your mating creatures, they will get that many mutation points on the baby. So you're only gonna see me be using the 20 times mutation potion. Because, yeah, I'm using this to help pass time that I am very limited on, so yeah. Hopefully you guys will understand, because it's not like I can go tame 2 Rexes on my own that are high levels, they're both max level, and then I go home and breed them for a while. No, I end up with low-level creatures, and they're not even by choice. I end up with some oddball creatures later on in the series. So, yeah, this feels like it makes things a little more fair. Especially considering that I'm gonna have to fight the bosses and the Overseer, which I've only ever done once. That's right, I've only ever fought the Overseer once, and it was back in Survival Evolved, not long before I was able to start playing Ascended. So, yeah, this will be the 2nd time that I've ever fought the Overseer, and hopefully won. Anyway, I've been yapping for a while, so let's get on with the journey. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we all know how this starts. Punch trees, pick up rocks, make stone tools, yada yada yada. Throw in a little bit of baby killing, because it's ARK Ascended, and also we need prime meat in order to make the summon potions, so yeah, don't judge me. All that stuff. So the hardest thing that we're gonna need to do is get rare flowers. We need 5 of them in order to make a summoning potion. So yeah, that's gonna be the hardest part. Of course, I don't have any stack mods, so all that prime meat that I just got from sources is gonna spoil pretty quickly without being in a stack. So I made a visual storage campfire and started cooking the prime meat. Oh yeah, now's a good time to mention that visual storage mod is another one of the mods we have on here, because why wouldn't I? I love that mod, it's so good. And it has some perks, which you'll see later. So, as you probably expect, I just continued hunting, gathering, all that stuff, and trying to figure out how exactly I'm gonna get 5 rare flowers by hand. Oh yeah, I also started making a basic beach bob hut, a bed, mortar and pestle, all that stuff. Make some narcotic. Okay, I can already hear you. Coffee, if you're not gonna be taming anything, why do you need to make narcotic? It's an ingredient for the potion, okay? Oh, shush. Just keep watching the video. Anyway, so yeah, I started making narcotics and stimulants because that's another ingredient. I rarely ever have to make stimulants ever in ARK, so this is kind of new for me. And I was still trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna get rare flowers. There's beaver dams not very far from where my hut is, but they're beaver dams, and beaver dams mean beavers, and I'm on foot. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. My other option, or at least I thought it was another option, was lots and lots of picking cattail plants. 'Cause, as we all know, you can right-click those when you have a Therizino and you get rare flowers. And I could have sworn you could get them by hand, too. Maybe you can, and I just was incredibly unlucky. But I picked those cattail plants for like 15 minutes straight, I swear. Not one flower. So yeah, that was a bust. On the plus side though, when I did find a beaver dam to raid, and thankfully the beavers had been killed off by a Spino that was nearby, and snakes, because I am at the edge of the swamp right now. I got a lot of cementing paste, which is nice. I mean, you can never have too much. So since that plan was a bust, although I did get lots of prime meat while I was over there, which is a good thing. Need lots of prime meat for this challenge. I decided to head toward the red obelisk. Why? Well, because one, that there's a bunch of explorer notes on the way there, and I need levels. Two, there's a spot on the river where you can find two little patches next to each other of those little swamp lilies. Now those you can get rare flowers by hand with. This is what we have been looking for. So, I got to picking. And sure enough, rare flowers, baby. It's a bit of a walk from our base, but it's loads safer than finding one in the swamp next to our base. So I'm willing to make the trek over to this little stream every time I need rare flowers. Which, by the way, this isn't the only time we're going to be over here in this video. You'll see. But yeah, soon enough, I had 5 rare flowers, as well as all the other things that I needed. So it was time to summon our first tame. We need one more stimulant. I really want it to be a berry gatherer, so I don't have to do this by hand anymore. Because, I mean, it works, but doing it with a creature is loads better than doing it by hand. So yeah, I was excited to see what our first creature was, and I'm sure it was going to be I'm sure it was going to make my life so much easier. Well, I hate you. Yeah. I got microraptored. Not in the way that you would normally think. But I got microraptored. Of all the tames. That's poetry. After the most annoying mission in my life, you give me the most annoying creature in my life. Okay. Well, I'm not as lonely anymore, I guess. Name me Minnie. So yeah, the first summon was a bust. Kinda poetic, honestly, too. The game microraptored me and I haven't even encountered one yet. Good to see you. Okay, well, back to the swamp lilies. Jesus. Hey. I need 4, I think. Yeah. Because I had 6. Alright. Doing good. Doing good. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, so, take 2. Let's see what we get this time. Please be better than the last one. I mean, I love you, Minnie. Come on. Oh my god. No, you know what? No, no, you're good. You know why? Because we all know who you are. Best tame. I don't need a berry gatherer when I have you. I lied, by the way. I do still need a berry gatherer. Desperately. You know what? I'll even just take a mount at this point, because I hate having to run all the way up there on foot. But I had a plan. I thought that maybe if you used a sickle on the swamp lilies, and maybe the cattails too, then you got more rare flowers. Again, I am an idiot. This doesn't work. It was kind of a waste of time, but can't change that now. So I started focusing on getting metal, and by extent, a refining forge. At first I started by just whacking river rocks, which were right next to my base. I'm sorry, little one. There it is. Oh my god. Y'all, I need to educate more people on the absolute minuscule size of baby compies. Look at this. To the right is a fully grown compy. Maybe about my length. And then to my left is a baby. Look how tiny it is. Not enough people know how tiny compies are, and I want to change that. Look how tiny. Oh my god, you're so cute. That makes this so hard. But eventually, I decided I'll make a raft and then head over to the mountain across the river from my base. To 1, get more metal, and 2, get crystal, so I can make a spyglass. So I did, and eventually, I made the sickle. Shing! This makes a cool noise when you pull it out. Oh, that's so cool. Alright. One more time. Again, this was totally pointless, but hey, at least I can get fiber easier now. First test. Anyway, once I got that sickle, I went over to test it out, and of course it didn't do anything for me. So yeah, that was a bust, that plan. But again, at least I can get fiber now. At least I have the power of slow-mo. But third time's the charm, don't you see? Please. See, this time, things would be different. And I would meet my good buddy Terrorbird! Okay, thank you. Where is it? Hello? Where is it? It's in the mesh. You're kidding me. Oh. There you are. It's an awful level, but you know what? I don't care. It's a mount. Oh my god, thank you. Boom, baby! A mount! A Terrorbird! It's not a berry gatherer, but I was very, very happy with this. At least I could get around easier now. So I saddled him up, and off I went. We're riding something! Yes! Oh my god, and it's so funny looking. To get red flowers again. But hey, it was easier this time. But this time I had a different plan. See, I gathered a lot more rare flowers because I decided I was going to do my first rare summon potion. Because, I mean, that had to be something good, right? I keep them on my hotbar because I don't want it to get eaten by an ichthy or a pego. Preferably an ichthy. So I stayed for a bit longer, gathering prime meat that I could gather with, you know, a weak Terrorbird, that is. Getting lots more rare flowers, basically triple the amount. And soon, I had enough, and I headed home to make our first rare summon potion. But that is the end of the first 10 days of this challenge. Yeah, I'm leaving you on a cliffhanger here. If you like the video, make sure you like and comment and subscribe. And hit the bell so you'll know when episode 2 comes out. AKA days 10 through 20. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you soon. Bye!